Okay. Hello once again. So for this video, the plan was there is no plan, and we're just hanging out. So I have a lot of random insights every now and then, and like random cool thoughts. But like, I'd rather make a video about that than something specific. The thing is, sometimes I get people telling me, but also I can't say the thought doesn't cross my mind, but you know, improve my videos or something, right? Like my friends or some people would tell me like, oh, you could speak more interestingly, you know, cut stuff maybe, but I don't care, bro. I'm not trying to make a performance. I guess these videos are just little snapshots of the moment, whatever arose. The moment I would be trying to do something with them would be fake. It would be a performance. And if I had to make up right now a point to these videos, it's that they're authentic, and that's it. So I'm not gonna perform for views. That's just something I wanted to say. Not that I particularly care about this. If I would have been attempting. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's it. Topic over. But yeah, kind of like for this video, kind of was like I was just thinking about freedom. I often think about freedom. That's just what arises, and yeah, that was like, okay, some of these things could be cool to know or cool to say. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the forest, just press record, see what arises. I'm in the mood for talking to myself, so might as well record that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like every time I do talk to myself, it's more like coming up with ways to point to this, not really figuring stuff out. But what I recently figured out, also so sunny, I like staring at the sun sometimes. Is that schizo shit? I don't know. It wakes me the fuck up. But yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I was thinking about philosophies and shit and teachings, and I was like, you know, I often emphasize how this cannot be boiled down to an explanation or teaching or whatever. And I often go with direct pointing. But like sometimes it's just easier to speak like a normal human and make up a philosophy, which is actually secretly a little method, a little trick to like trick people into clear seeing. So I was thinking they're not stupid, right? Because I always come back to the Eightfold Path, and I think the Eightfold Path is honestly genius. Holy shit, I'm in a weird spot. 1 sec. Okay. I think the Eightfold Path is genius. They're like training wheels for seeing, you know. I'm not against methods, really, I'm not. Because if practiced honestly and the way they're intended to be practiced, they can like imagine like, oh, you want to learn that water is wet. I can... No, that was not... Yeah. Or maybe it would work out, yeah, like I could either push you into a pool and you would feel wet, or you could like slowly but surely, you know, take a little brush and wet yourself and see how that feels, and like I don't know, that might make sense to someone, not to me though. But freedom, man. I was thinking, okay, philosophies and shit, what analogy, what system, what practice could I make up? Could I cook? And by I, that's a figure of speech, right? It cooked itself. But we're not here today to point to the ultimate. We're here to talk about systems. Because not that we're not here for that either, but now we're here for that. And I was like, how could I make up a sort of game, a way to look at life that would encourage clear seeing, kind of like the Eightfold Path does, but like more fun, maybe more interactive, more, I don't know, just something like that. And I was like, well, since samsara is basically just an overlay onto emptiness, like seeing things as separate, me, them, assuming senses, consciousness, blah blah blah, self, why not just make up an overlay, kind of like a video game? So I was like thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, if you look at life, like, hear me out, this is the method. You look at life like it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't know what deck you're playing, so it's just unknown cards. You don't know what you're gonna draw, and you have cards in your hand that you randomly drew. That's all you can do in the moment. You can't really know what you're gonna draw next, so thinking about that is dumb, aka thinking about the future too much. And yeah, make the best move with the cards you got. You know what I'm saying? You know how you're just chilling and then random thoughts arise and desires. I'm just bouncing on this little branch. Whoa, might be falling. But you know how you're just chilling and a random desire arises. I kind of see that as like me drawing a card, right? Oh, you have drawn hungry. I activate hungry, I go get food. Then you come to the kitchen. Oh, you have drawn bread, meat. What do you do with these? I activate bread, I activate meat, I make a sandwich. Like, that'll kind of train you to like be more in the moment and play with what you can do, instead of compulsively needing to do something, you know what I mean? It'll kind of train you to, instead of compulsively acting from patterns, to just see what you have, not identify with it as like, I'm thinking this, but oh, these thoughts arose, and you're kind of playing with that. Makes it a little bit less clingy, so it's not like the truth, but it's like a little method I made up that some would like, probably. Like, pretend it's like Yu-Gi-Oh and you don't know what you're playing, and you have random cards in your deck, and make the best move now. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know, I just want to talk about some random stuff. Have a nice day. Oh shit.